Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. I'm your host, Erica Kane, a big one, not the little one. And today we have a special guest talking about a very special program. I think y'all gonna really, really love this. Um, we have Sannecia Davis, right out of Conway, Arkansas. I'm gonna let you tell them how they can reach you, everything. Let them know how to find
So
you.
my name is Sannecia. I'm from Conway, Arkansas. My brand is Blessed Gals. I'm the creative director of Fire on the Runway, Arkansas Fashion Weekend. And I started a prison program about 3 years ago called Blessings After.
Okay, what do that entails, and why did you start the prison?
The prison program.
Mm-hmm.
So I started the prison program due to I've been in the juvenile system, since I was a juvenile, and correct that. So being in and out of the system and having my children come and seeing them through glass, it made me take into that of how it affected my kids, that I know how it affects all children who have to go and watch their parents, mom or dad, behind a glass wall. So that's what made me start Blessings After.
Okay, so tell us all about what.
So when I first started COVID, we transported a few families. What we do is, if it's someone like a grandmother who don't have the funds to go get the children down there, or you got the mother, whoever it is, they'll call and we'll take them. We go all over to the Central Arkansas prisons. So it just kind of, not only are we also mentoring the children as well, like teaching them. You will be surprised, like on moms that come home and just the connection that they had during while they were locked up, the hope that it gives them to do something different and getting back into the system. Not only does it work for the parents, it also works for the children. That's why these kids are out here. A lot of them don't have me. I was blessed. I had my mom. I had my sisters. A lot of people don't have that because their mom and dads is in the system, so they wilding out right now. The prison program just gives them an opportunity just to do something different, whether I'm putting them into modeling and on the runways. A lot of my models is my mentees, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what my passion is, on helping these youth and doing whatever we can to keep them out of the streets where they won't be in a situation like I myself at a time was. So that's what Blessings After come from.
Okay, so how would somebody get in contact with the program?
We're on social media. Blessings After is on social media. My email, Blessings After, is on social media. Everything is on social media. So people will just, if you go on the page, you should be able to book an appointment.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll screen, make sure it's not like somebody who just trying to get a free trip, you know.
So what do the screening process?
I just ask them questions like, we have to know the inmate's name. I have to get on their list to be able to take the kids down there. They have gotten really strict into the prisons. So those be like the screening processes of it. Yeah. And it's a joy to see, you know, so the moms, I don't really work with a lot of guys, but some of the moms, when they come home, I can help them, like if they just come into the shop and I'm showing them how to do teeth whitening or Yanni steams, whatever, you know, to keep them like not going back to jail or to prison.
This program extends way past just
it
taking
does.
the children.
But it
down.
starts there. It starts there. So it does. When it's the children and really the moms. And like I was going in there with the storytellers, and we go in there and we'll read. Well, we'll take books and we'll let them read back to their children, and then we mail them out to the kids. So at nighttime, they'll be able to read what their moms then read to them. And it's moms, you'll be shocked, that hadn't never seen their kids, you know. So like when the nursery started in Riceville, we were one of the ones that went down and helped paint the walls, because as soon as they have the babies, they come. I think now they give them like 24 hours. They come and they take their babies. So a lot of people don't have the connection to stay in contact with their children, you know, because DHS usually come and snatches a lot of them. So we try to break the barriers of that. I say we because I'm not like an I person,
Mm-hmm.
but I try to break the barriers of that to kind of stop that, to give them hope, because I know what it's like losing that type of hope and not it just feeling like shit, like, oh my God, like I can't believe I did this to my babies, so that's where I stand at with Lessons After.
Cause see, I worked with the rehab
Mm-hmm.
in the halfway house
Mm-hmm.
for a long time, so I do understand it a lot with the children transpired,
Mm-hmm.
and I like that program because y'all helping after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Because once they get out,
It's hard.
It
Yeah,
really
it's hard.
is
You
to
can't get a
navigate.
job. You gotta, people say like we hire felons now, but some jobs do, a lot still do not hire felons. So to be able to like help them like start their own business where they don't have to like go through that, that's what I do.
Okay.
So I did a lady, Tequila. She just had a baby. She came down. I met her while she was in prison, and we just like bonded. So she came and took my teeth whitening class probably about 3 weeks ago. So she's doing amazing, and those be like the success stories for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get out of it. So I don't post a lot of my community work because I'm not like this is what I, like this, like I'm gonna help this person and
For the
let me
lights
take a
and
picture.
the,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So a lot of
alright.
things that I do for the ladies is like behind closed doors.
We got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Alex, we got a question. How long is the process? I guess streaming process.
So once they say if they book an appointment, and I'll call the grandmother or the mom, whoever it is, and once they give me all the information, I send it over. I have to get on the list. We have to once I get approved for it, then I can go and start taking them down. So it usually don't take that long. It just depends on the warden officer. Now they have gotten really strict. They had kind of banded it where like if you had a criminal past, they was trying to stop people with prison programs, but they couldn't do that for too long because there's a lot of people that have programs, second chance programs.
Know what it's
They
like.
tried it though. They did try it, so it kind of slowed down a lot. That's why when they opened the doors back up, I'm like, I gotta start getting back out there 2024, and because I can get really busy too, but that's my calling, is like things like that, because I know what that's like. And a lot of people don't know that. People say Blessed Girls and Far on the Runway. They have no idea my story.
Right. And it's a powerful one. It's a powerful one at that.
Yeah. But other than that, that's what the program consists of. Hey, Alexandra.
Okay. Yeah, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. So when it comes to the kids, like, how are they feeling? Do you ever get kids who don't want to go?
No, I don't, because a lot of them they might like the after school programs, like the Boy and the Girls Club. The mom will call and be like, "Girl, my son he wilding out." So I call one of my homeboys like, "Hey, I got a little boy. I need y'all to go holler at." So they'll go up there. Then I know we'll talk to him and he'll be like, "I just want to see my daddy," or "I want to see my mom." A lot of them, they just acting out because they hadn't seen their parents. I'm telling you, it's like it literally affects them children. It's they as well as they're the victims as well. So we can keep them busy. It's more. It is more than transporting. We can keep them busy and active, and if I can do whatever to find one of my friend guys to help out, then that's what I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an all around. We here to help. I
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
I like that because once again, working in the system I was working in, it even when I guess it's a good thing we have, because sometimes the kids are not in foster care, but it takes so much for them to see their kids.
Oh yeah.
Especially where I worked at, and we was all women, but we have a lot of sex offender women.
Oh yeah.
So then the kids can't come.
All of that.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got their own things
Right.
to live by. So I seen how it's hard for some people at certain points because they don't have that access to get to their children. They don't have somebody advocating for them.
Right. And I don't. Some of these parents, they might not need to see their kids. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
right there.
we don't. Those type of parents, I don't fool with them. I do read their charges. I pull their charges up and see like what they in there for. Is it even worth the time? My time. So. Cause there's some shitty ass people around here, so no, that's part of the screening process.
Yeah, cause But this when I first. This is so off the subject, but it came to my mind when I started working at this rehab and these women come straight from. I did not realize so many crimes women do against other women and children of the assault nature.
Oh yeah.
I did not. It was alarming to me. People will be, because I always want to tell this little story real quick, but because I always want like as a woman, how could you help somebody assault another woman?
Right.
It's like right. Then I met this lady, older lady. I'm talking about look like Santa Claus grandma. I never. For real. And because when I worked there, I wouldn't read their chart unless I had to because I never wanted to be judgmental. I just want to treat you like I would want to be treated in the situation. I don't want to like try to prejudge you because a lot of these women was on drugs and drugs is a totally different person than the person that's standing in front of me. Okay. And but you know they had them groups and stuff, and I hardly went to the groups. Went to a group and found out what this woman did. And I was like, there's no boogeyman. People like this lady looked like she should be right now baking cookies. And I wondered why her children
didn't fool with her.
Yeah. But you know, people.
So what? She was raping them.
She was taking people kids and bringing them to her husband. 8, 7, 9.
Yeah.
Girls, and bringing them to her husband.
I believe it. That's a lot of ladies that's down there for sex trafficking and raping their own kids.
Oh yeah, a lot of that too.
You know,
and when they, you know, when you in there, you gotta tell, you know, you have to be out of way. And and her response was because he liked them young. That was.
Yeah, he was sick. That's what he was. You know.
Yeah, but
they didn't have her to herself because usually when women come down there like that and they didn't rape them kids or something like that, it's not.
Well, this actually had been like a older. She that one was she was there for at that moment. This had happened like 20-some years. But you know, that prison is a revolving door. And so, but that was one of her things. And that was just like, I never would have, sweetest lady. Watch your children. Take good. I mean, like, I did not, we have a whole lot of women who sexually assault their children.
Yeah. And then, like, even you said you speaking on, like, drugs, like, even me being, like, from where I come from, and I see, like, with drugs, it's like, and these meth moms and, you know, the kids in the house and their mom so high, a lot of women easily sell their children, you know, for a hit or whatever like that. So you hear so many stories, and it really, like, hearing it from them, but hearing it from when like the kids talk about it, it's like it just touches you, you know. You just be like, damn. So that's what made me get into it. When we shot the documentary, I have a daughter, so we kept a lot from her, because I'm like, anything I gotta do to where my daughter don't never have to go through nothing I went through as a young lady, that I'm gonna do that. So she ended up watching it, and I was just like, I remember I kept saying, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? And she like, no, Mom, it's okay, it's okay. So I was just blessed once again to have, you know, family, and that's something a lot of people don't have. So really my kids, I have some amazing kids, and they're forgiving kids. You know, I never did nothing to harm them, but I wasn't the best mom, you know. So now I'm able to, because I'm blessed, you know, be a great mother to my children. So, you know, help helped my son get a car yesterday. And those are the things that I like, you know, like, oh my God, I never seen that years ago. I didn't never see any of this that I'm doing now years ago. But it just show you like how amazing God is.
Oh, can you say that one more time?
You know.
Yeah, I think
So
yeah.
That's where I stand at with Blessings After. And I wanna like 2024, I wanna just there's not once people started hearing about it, you know, this is Arkansas. But when I first started, it was the first program that transported children to prisons. Mm-hmm. Now I think I did a few calls with some hospitals before, just trying to get assistance and money because everything I do is out of my pocket. Mm-hmm. And I look up and they already funded, you know, because they hospitals and then they have a program. Then I think now UCA Criminal Justice has a program. They don't know how to do it. They still call me, but you know I don't mind giving, but whatever to help. But it's not a lot of programs. Girl,
I'm a consultant. What?
Oh yeah, that's where it goes. But other than that, everything been pretty gravy. You know, we shot the PBS documentary. I was telling him about it. Me, Tim Campbell, LaFell Jackson, Charles Bank, Michael Cooper, the owner Chipotle. He came down. He started off with LaFell. They wanted a lady that had been in the game and had got out of it, and that's how I got into this documentary. So it was pretty amazing. Did you watch it?
Yes, yes, I did. And I'm like I kind of already knew a little of your story, because we're business associates.
Oh yeah.
So I know
I'm rocking her glasses right now.
Yes. But I had already knew a little bit, but I did find it intriguing. I feel like your story is such a great one because I think people think it's so hard for you to turn your life all the way around. I mean, it is, but it can be done.
It can be done.
And you are definitely a living witness, because I'm sure people would never even know, couldn't even fathom.
No. No, I might sit at the table, we'll start doing some business. I had one lady, she told me, she was like, I started talking, she was like, you cuss? You know, because people I think that they look sometimes too much into blessed girls. And I'm like, I'm a motivational. Like, I'm still human. Like, I'm still me. You know, let me be me. And, you know, sometimes it can get. So, yeah, it is. It's still hard. It's hard for me every day because I always say you got the people that's, like, waiting for you to fall. And then you got the people that's really, really, truly behind you, supporting you, like, you got this.
Yeah, because I know it's probably people who knew you at that time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And here I met you. I thought you was you was always top tier, but I wouldn't have.
Oh yeah.
No. Girl.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
I think the day you came down to Coffee with Bosses that I had did at the shop, and I'm like, I don't want to talk. I don't even remember how I ended up talking. And then I can remember looking over at you. The speaker didn't come, yes. And I looked over at you while I was talking, and you was just kind of like, did she just say all of this? You know, and I get that a lot. I get a lot.
That's not, you know, her person was, don't, I know people come all different kind of ways and stuff like that, but I'm talking about just her energy and how she, oh my God, that's why the store is called Blessed Gals.
That's why the store is called Blessed Gals. That is exactly why.
Because I know a lot of people, it could have looked so much different.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So much different. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad
Thank you. I've lost, since I came here the first time, I've lost all my people, you know, due to, I was blessed to go this way during the mix of all this, and some of them still stayed, you know. So only thing I could do was be an encourager during them times, but I lost them. So, you know, it is what it is. I have to keep moving and keep, you know, going. That's why I put all my focus into my work. So some people might say, you a workaholic, and I am, but it just keeps me motivated, you know.
And keep you going.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I be telling people. I got to keep doing something.
Oh,
I guess it's too much in my head. But y'all, one thing, I'm going to therapy this year. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes,
I got
I
me a
am.
psychiatrist last year, and I think he was. I didn't go back because I was just talking, and I think he was shocked. And I was just like, he ain't helping me. He was more like he was writing a book,
He
you know.
had to process.
He had to process it all, and I'm like, I need somebody that a little bit more can help me, you know. So, cause I keep everything like in here. I don't let it out. You'll never see hardly no emotions. I don't cry. I don't. And people be like, dang girl, like it just seem like I don't care. But after you didn't just been through so much, it just like be like, psh, like what's next? You know, so, but that's not good. It's, you need to get it out, you know. So I'm like, let me go talk to somebody because I gotta like release so much that's inside of me, that's been inside of me for years. And he just wouldn't, he didn't do a good job. But I'm gonna get another one. So that's good you got one.
I'm working on that.
Yeah.
He always, we're going to take a quick little break, and we're going to come right back. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please do so at this time. We're going to catch you in just a second. Welcome back to the Ladies Lounge. I'm your host, Erica Kane, the big one, not the little one. And I hope you liked and subscribe because we're finna jump right back into it. The producer said he had a follow-up question. Producer.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Kane, the big one, not the little, for giving this opportunity to speak on your podcast.
Thank you.
So, real quick for Ms. Davis.
Uh-huh.
You are where you are, and congratulations for everything you've
Thank you.
accomplished up to this point. What do you see yourself? What is the ultimate? Is there a bigger goal?
It
or something
is.
you want to accomplish? So, can you speak to that for the people at home?
Yeah, I'll be following this guy. And excuse my language, he always say, dream big, bitch. So my thing is always like, dream big. You can never stop dreaming. My goal is to eventually like have a team to where we like, not just in Arkansas, we all over. So everything that I'm doing here, to put it on more of a bigger platform and do it somewhere else. So that's my goal this year. That's what I'm working on. It's quite a bit of more different things I'm working on, but my book could be published this month. Well, by April. So I also want people to read the book.
Is it a biography?
It is.
Oh,
it is.
oh.
Yes, it's called A Walking Testimony.
Okay, so I'm
And
going to be at the book signing.
absolutely, yes. So that's that's my thing for 2024. Yep.
Okay, and I know you got the store, and then you got the hottest fashion show
Yeah, it's a
in
lot.
the state.
In the state, and you know, when I started Finding the Runway, I literally had $100 in my pocket. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I want to like. I took my stories and my testimonies. I'm like, what's next? I'm like, she put it on the runway, you know, and I started with like 50 guests just out of just doing something. And that first show I did, I connected with some ladies that came down from New York, and they had a huge dope brand, and they helped me, and they helped me, and they helped me, and the show grew and grew. So now I'll patronize Arkansas designers. Yeah, this is my state, but as you see, it be people come in and fly in from everywhere.
I
And
think
so-
one time it was somebody from Africa.
They come from everywhere. So that's what it actually Finding a Runway is like. It's like it's above me. You know, I don't even put my name on it no more. I just say Finding Arkansas Fashion Weekend. I don't even like do.
It do its own thing.
Because once again, it takes everybody to make something like that happen. You know, we raise awareness every year. So this year I might do. Last year we did Victory Over Violence, and I partnered with Charlo Campbell, amazing fashion brand in Arkansas, and we just blew it out the park. You know, the year before that it was mental health. So I'm thinking that one was amazing too. So this year I'm thinking about doing mental health again. It was that amazing because we all struggling with mental issues.
Right now,
Yeah. So
yeah.
to be able to raise awareness of that simply by, you know, fashion. I just think it's always so amazing, and that's what I want to make it even bigger this year. It's a lot. I don't even like thinking about it because I'm like, when it's that time, we like, but let's do it. So
Right.
yeah, it's a lot. People that behind the scenes it can be really chaosity. So that's
I can only imagine.
oh
The more people, the more problems.
the more problems. Yeah.
I
Oh
feel
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. So that's what I'll start working on that probably the end of February. So I might see you again closer to the show.
Mhm. Come on back.
Yeah.
Well, so when y'all get these families, y'all with them the whole duration, or do they have like limits?
With them the whole time.
The whole.
Yeah.
How many families can y'all do at one time?
I'm only doing one.
One family.
Oh,
at a
yeah,
time? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Okay.
this year I want to start it back. When I first started, it COVID hit, so the prison was shut down for 2 years.
Sure was.
So a lot you was doing like you can do video visits, But during COVID, so many people went to prison, So it was shut down, but it wasn't shut down for inmates. So that's what my goal is this year. I feel like the fashion thing is there. I done mastered it, but it's time to, how God blessed me, I want to continue to be a blessing, So it's community work for me this year, and that's what I strive to do daily, is change a life and not for me, for them. So that's why I don't post my community work,
I like that. And not, well, if the shoe fits you and you want to put it on, I don't
Right.
like when it kind of feel fake sometimes.
Man, they do. I be seeing it too, and I be like,
people and
okay.
like you didn't have to post it.
no, you don't have to. You don't know if that person. When I was down and out, and somebody seen me and say, "Let me give her $5. I know she probably need it," and then I look up and it's on Facebook. Like, how you think that's gonna make me feel? So you just never know what people going through, and I don't think everything is for social media.
And that is definitely true.
You know.
I'm so glad. But we live in a world where people like the chaos
And the likes, and it didn't stole all our reality, and took it, and I'll just be like, woo wee, I've seen a lot of people go bad due to social media, and I try to post what I post, my motivational or whatever I got going on, and then I log off.
Yeah, because it could be a lot. I always say, if I didn't have business, I just wouldn't be.
It's a full-time job. It's a whole nother full-time job when you got a business, because you got to stay relevant, or people forget who you are, so you have to be on there.
Second. My goodness.
Oh, yeah. So but I had told myself I was going to, be less seen this year, kind of, work behind the scenes of a lot of different projects and put other people in position to be in the scenes,
And that's I feel like this is what entrepreneurship is really about.
Right.
Because when you look at it, somebody helped us.
Mm-hmm.
It's your responsibility to help somebody else.
Keep dropping them gems.
Mm-hmm.
Keep dropping them,
Yeah.
So
That's what we all here for. Each one teach one.
yeah.
And
You got a lot of people that don't.
yeah.
They'll get on and they'll forget about everybody, but
They'll meet the same people on their way again.
exactly.
The same
Yep.
people.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm proud of you. I met you and me and you just clicked. And I be like, Erica, she quiet. She don't talk a lot.
I don't. This the most.
Look, he like,
Look,
what?
This because of this right here. But in real life.
Is she not quiet? Is she not quiet?
Cap.
That is not cap. This just happened. This is a part of my entrepreneur journey. I can't help it if I do this well, if I talk well on the show, but in real life.
I know in real life too.
Is she capping? She ain't capping with Bliss Gills, is she?
Now you know, producer. You know, I am very quiet and to myself. I like to observe. I'm watching.
You're an observer.
And,
Are you an
yeah.
Aquarius?
I'm a Leo.
A Leo. And you know, I read a meme today and it said the bonding with Aquarius and Leos, because I'm quiet. I'm most definitely an observer.
Yeah.
When you walk up to me, I'm going to know. I'm just about like, she fake. Or
Right.
I might be like, okay, I might give her a try. She might be pretty cool. Sometimes I can be off, but usually 90% I'm just about right. Because I don't observe your ass.
And it's me because and that's another thing why I love vending, because I want to get the energy, get the feel, your
energy
your
is real.
personality. Because a lot of people are totally different from social media in real life. Like, there is ridiculous.
I done met that just like dealing with like the models. I'll see them like snapping on. I'm like, they're beautiful ladies, young ladies, and I'll be like, hey, you know, let me come over here. Let me show you, like, you showing your body for free on Facebook. Let me show you how to get. I mean, let me help you. You know, and then they square up on me, and I'm like,
that's not
you
what
totally different. You know, you totally different, or they, you know, so. I see that all the time.
Yeah. So that's why I'm an in-person person. I tell people we had the whole thing, because this whole new algorithm for social media, I'm going to get it.
You been getting them checks?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? I don't know. To get me and my daughter was talking about making a whole nother page, because due to the toys and baby, I used to be in jail so much. I didn't slow that down.
They'll lock you up fast, won't they?
Yeah, and that was getting on my nerves. But you know, now you gotta post 3 to 10 times a day. And I tell people, look, I'm gonna post, because I'm looking for other avenues. I'm going down other avenues. So I always have a social media presence, but that's not how I want to make my money no more. It's then got ridiculous.
Yes.
For me, my comfort level is not.
Yeah.
But what you see is, you know, people just post anything and and they just not who they say they are.
Yeah.
And so that's why this is one part why I like being there. I like to get out and meet people, and you know, I'm still old school like that. I still feel like word of mouth is gonna be the best thing, because the moment
it crash, you wanna people. You don't want to just be known just for that, especially in business. So you
and then, you know, they so quick to cancel a person on social media. Some people might not say, "Nah, Erica ain't done that."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or they'll jump on the bandwagon and say, "I did," or whatever. But we living in that time and day.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that you stopped by.
Thank you.
By the,
I'm
like, I'm about to say by the stove. By the show. Alluring Elements is located inside of Blessed
It is.
Girls.
You guys, I'm wearing them right now. You got to come check it out. How long you been with me, Erica?
3 years.
Have you?
3 years.
Oh, man, we got to do a celebration. I didn't know it's been that long.
Since 2020.
Yeah, we got to do something. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
April.
Yeah.
We do something.
Oh, yeah.
April will be 3 years I've been there. And she just hit briefly on what is a brunch? What was it technically called?
Coffee with Bosses, a brunch.
Okay.
Brunch, yeah.
Went to the brunch, and I had already been like torn with some issues. Them ladies changed my I knew her, but not really. And this whole nother room full of women, and they got up and told they story, and they struggle right now in that moment in front of all these women. Nobody knew each other.
Nope.
And so it had me looking at what I was struggling right in that moment, like, God damn it.
I thought my shit was bad.
Like, I can do it. We gonna do it.
Exactly.
And after that, because I was looking for a way to broaden my reach, and some say, ask her right now. And I asked her, she was like, you gonna come on. And I came, and I ain't left. So I appreciate all
the hottest eyewear. The hottest
eyewear.
That's how I market the hottest eyewear in the city. So,
y'all gonna tap into Alluring Elements. Y'all know. You ain't never gonna see me without no shades.
Me either.
But I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me. It's always a blessing to come in here. So, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Hey, we're gonna catch y'all later. Love you. We out.
Deuces.